This morning, we want to help you and your family protect your children from drowning. More children drown between the months of May and August than any other time of the year. Last week, a girl was found in a community pool on the west side and rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Last month, a 1-year-old girl almost drowned in one of the retention ponds at that same apartment community. Now, while no parent or relative ever thinks it could happen to their family, you should know Florida has more young children who die from drowning than any other state in the country. So much so, according to the latest statistics, there are enough children under the age of 5 lost to drowning to fill 3 or 4 preschool classrooms here in Florida. And while we have had a spate of drownings in local retention ponds in the last several months, we are focusing now on lesser known risks inside your home and around your property. It is chilling video like this that should always be a wake-up call. Kids, bottom line, are drawn to water. Thankfully, this 4-year-old was spotted by a neighbor who was able to reach him in time to start CPR, saving his life. While pools are an obvious risk, there are dangers within your own home you may not realize. For young children like this 16-month-old, who by nature wanders from one place to another, including the bathroom, where a toilet can become a dangerous curiosity.
Sometimes they may even put something in the toilet, want to watch it swirl around, or just even stick their hand in there. But again, they're very top heavy, so as they're looking into that toilet, they can fall in and they're not able to get themselves out.
Jessica Winberry with Wilson Children's Hospital walks with us to show us the other most common drowning risks at home.
It doesn't take more than an inch or two of water for a child to drown.
That's what makes bath time a huge risk for babies and toddlers.
They're very top heavy, so sometimes they're sitting there and then all of a sudden they just fall face forward because that head is so heavy and it's disproportionate to the weight of the rest of their body,
making it impossible for them to lift their head out of the water. Winberry says never leave a child alone in the bath, and an older sibling should not be considered a safe supervisor either.
Anything that contains water is a drowning risk.
Outside your home?
And we have seen children drown in a 5-gallon bucket so often there's actually a warning label on the bucket now. And what happens is this could be outside and fill up with rainwater. It could be inside and someone's using it to mop.
Small children are too short and don't have the strength to get their head out of a bucket of water. Something else?
We may look at this and say we don't have any risk because it's not a big pool in our backyard. This can pose the same risk for a child.
For the same reason as the bucket, the toilet, or bathtub, a small child's head is the heaviest part of their body, which is why you always need to empty kiddie pools. Turn them over when you're not using them so rainwater doesn't collect inside. And while parents know that pools can be a death trap for a child, they often don't realize the mistake they make when no one is even swimming.
All these items need to come out of the pool. So what happens sometimes is we have a young child that is not supposed to be swimming. Parents have got that child back in the house in their regular clothes, but they want something in the pool. And so they come out here and go to reach for something. And remember, they're top heavy for several years of their life and they fall into the pool.
Remember, drowning is a silent killer among kids. They don't thrash or make noise if they don't know how to swim. They sink without anyone knowing it. Which is why it is so important that you have multiple barriers to protect your child. Door alarms and a pool alarm and a fence around the pool. And always assign someone to be the water watcher, especially if several children are in the pool, like a birthday party. One final note, learn CPR. Please learn CPR. You never know when it might help you save someone's life. Now, coming up at 8 o'clock, we are going to walk you through a test that you can do with your child that will tell you if they really have the skills to save themselves if they ever get into trouble in the water. 5 steps we're going to walk you through, plus a warning about 2 other common summertime activities that send far too many children to the emergency room. Stay with us for that information ahead at 8:15.